Nikki said that, it was either you or Nikki said that what's replaced drugs is the sex. And is this true?
I think Mick said that.
Was it Mick?
You know, we just, God, I don't know, man, we just have a good time, you know. We always try to find a good time wherever we go, and that's what replaces drugs, is, you know, is just, you know, having a laugh, having a good time, and hanging out with cool people. And that's, you know, that's it.
It's the same old situation. It's the same old ball and chain.
I really got into it and I'm still into, not as much as I'd like to be, but lifting weights and running a lot, and it became sort of like my drug. I mean, I used to spend like 2 to 4 hours a day in the gym, and I was just like a fanatic. When we started the tour, I was like in fine condition, and as the tour's gone, I've gotten a little bit lazier and stuff. When this tour's over, I'm going to be taking boxing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I want to get
so the exercise.
The exercise and not really the ability to defend myself. That's not something I'm really that interested in. It's more, you know, being pushed, seeing how far I can push my mind and my body.
Challenge.
A challenge, yeah.
Trying to record an album in Los Angeles is like you work for a couple hours, then all of a sudden your friends drop by and it's like, hey man, listen to this.
Let's
and you
party.
play everything back, and then everyone's all, hey, and then, you know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you haven't done anything. You know, in Vancouver, we don't know anybody.
Now we know everybody.
Yeah,
now we can't go back.
Yeah. Have to go to Cleveland or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's alright. That's okay. We're walking through some youth, smiling through the bay. That's alright. That's okay. Let's turn the page.
Production's great on the record, and Bob was great because, you know, he's just young. He's like one of us. Bob is now the 5th member of Motley Crue.
Girl, don't worry, man. Girl, just go away. Girl, don't worry, man. Now, girl, just go away. Here we go.
He spent a month with us in Los Angeles doing pre-production, and we've never, ever spent, we spent no time at all on any of the records doing pre-production. We go on and just record them. And as you can hear on the record, it's definitely worth it. I mean, it sounds amazing.
Don't go away now. I don't want you to stay. Come on, girl. I said it one more time. Girl, don't go away now. Don't want you to stay. Just go away. I know you're girl. Don't go away now. Girl, just go away. I said, girl, don't go away now. Girl, just go away. Girl, don't go away now. Just go
When we started out, I don't think it really, you know, not very many people really go, I want to be a rock star for you know, for a living, you know. Gee, Dad, you know, I mean, and really think it's serious. You know, what happens is it just kind of sneaks up on you. You know, I mean, you're playing clubs, and all of a sudden you're headlining on a weekend, and that's a plateau. You know, then you're opening up at a 3,000-seater, and there's another one. Then you're headlining that 3,000-seater. Then you're opening up at a and a 15,000 seater, and then you get on a tour, and then all of a sudden you're headlining those shows, and then all of a sudden people go, you made it. Go, well, wait a second, wait a minute, what happened here? Okay, how did I get from here to here?
What we came from was, struggling, and I still feel like we're struggling to do something different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we've peaked out yet. I really don't think Dr. Feelgood's it.
When we recorded the Dr. Feelgood album, we felt like it was our first album again, and when it starts feeling like it isn't spontaneous anymore, then we'll get out of the business. But just the way that the way things are going right now, I just can't see that happening.
Why did you feel like it was your first album?
Well, because we changed a bit. We've wisened up a little bit, and we've pretty much got ourselves together. And we're so tight as a band, which is really rare, in rock and roll. I mean, the four of us are like the best of friends, and we have a blast together. And I mean, after 10 years, that's pretty rare.
The other day, these kids came over to my house. They're like 8 years old, and they had like Motley T-shirts on and their school books and stuff, and they're all Motley Crue, man. And I'm thinking, these guys weren't even born when we put out our first record.
That's right.
And there's no way they could have heard our first record. So I think from Girls, Girls, Girls on, we've like captured a new crowd. I think, I don't know, but I mean, or they've got it from their older brothers and stuff, and because the name Motley Crue has been around for a long time.
Without you in my life, I slowly will die. But with you by my side, you're the reason you're alive. But with you in my life, you're the reason you're alive. But without you.
You talk about in the next album for 93, maybe a next album.
Yeah, probably late 92.
And is it going to be like more heavy or more?
No ballads.
No ballads.
I mean, we don't want anything to do with ballads. We've exhausted our, abilities to write ballads.
Without you, a sailor lost to sea. Without you, the world comes down on me.
We sort of feel like we need to rebel against what every band is doing right now. It seems like you come out with a rocker, and then the second video is a ballad, and we just don't.
Seems too easy, maybe.
It seems too easy. Yeah, I want to go against the grain. So, the next album after Decadence is going to be very raw, the rawest we've ever done.
You think you're going to hire Bob Rock as a producer again?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Remember the Cream quote that came out? What was it? 85, March 85. A reviewer in Cream said.
I don't remember.
In the months, it said, in 18 months, there won't be 20 teenagers left in America who would be caught dead listening to Motley Crue.
Quote unquote. Yeah, now there's not 20, but it's like 20 million.